That's 50 Cent. That's our rapper. This is their rapper. Okay. Oh, had to do it. Had to do it. Release the Epstein files, am I right? Yeah. Had to do it. You come from great men and great women who sacrificed an enormous amount so that you could be here, that kept their faith, that crossed oceans and sacrificed so you could be here in this moment today. It's not a mistake. God always had our back through these dark times that we've been through, and now he has delivered us. Because a blessed generation is a generation that leaves the country better for their children, right? So that's what we're going to do together, right? We're going to save this place for our kids. Good tonight. How does it feel in the free state of Florida? Woo! I love you too. That's my mom. I put her in the front row every time. Thank you, Mom. What's going on, Florida? Who's feeling strong tonight? Would anybody like to celebrate with me tonight? Shall we celebrate? Let's celebrate an anniversary, shall we? An anniversary of one of the most important moments in human history. An anniversary of one of the most important moments in American history. An anniversary where God saved President Trump's life. This happened this weekend, 1 year ago. Who remembers where they were the moment that they heard about this? That's how God works. Who remembers the exact moment when you heard that President Trump's life was spared by God? And the message that God had to us in that moment, which was, I'm not done with America. Good will conquer evil. Light will conquer darkness, and it was darkness that day. Darkness wanted an on-air execution of our president, and instead of a funeral, we got a revival. And we are that revival right now, tonight. And it's exciting, actually. It's an energizing moment. And God had one clear message that day. Keep fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, moments ago, seconds ago actually, President Trump was on TV talking about this moment, and he said this.
And a lot of things have happened since then, including the presidency. So, I have an obligation to do a good job, I feel, because I was really saved. I was really saved by somebody very special.
Oh, Christ is King chant. Okay, all right. Well, Donald Trump says it. So shall we? Christ is King. Christ is King. Christ is King. It's amazing. There's another anniversary. It's amazing how this works. It sent chills down my spine when I realized it. 2 years ago, on this exact date as well, President Trump got a very different headshot. This headshot. And just like the headshot in Butler, they intended this to end President Trump. They said this was going to finish him. Whew. What did we learn here? What man intends for evil, God intends for good, right? Yeah. They had trouble with this. The problem started almost immediately. This was President Trump leaving his mugshot in Atlanta. People out in the streets cheering. for Donald Trump. You hear it?
I'm talking about they got everybody.
Free Trump. This was the cheer that happened in the streets of Atlanta as soon as Trump got that mugshot. And then what happened? People started getting Trump mugshot tattoos. Rappers started rapping with Donald Trump's face behind them. That's 50 Cent. That's our rapper. This is their rapper. Okay. Oh, had to do it. Had to do it. Release the Epstein files, am I right? Yeah. Had to do it. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a backfire of biblical proportions. God had other plans. They made murals of President Trump's mugshot. Can I ask an honest question here? What happened to all the Kamala Harris murals? Oh, I'll show you what happened to the Kamala Harris murals. Oh, yes. You want to know why? Because God had other plans. That's your country. Woo! Let's go, baby. That's your country, and that's your state. The beautiful state of Florida. I'm happy to call it home. So honored to call it home. Ooh, I love it. I love living here. Anybody from that little area? You see the really dark area called the Panhandle? It's called the Redneck Riviera. Are you from there? Anybody from the Panhandle of Florida? Proper rednecks up there. I was driving down the interstate up there. It's called 30A. I was driving down it with my family. And I saw this from my car window. I pulled over. My wife's like, what are you doing? I said, I have to talk to the guy with the Daddy's Home sign on his house. This is real. You can find this guy. This guy gets fined $100 a day by his city for having Daddy's Home signs up of Donald Trump. Who's laughing now? Because the General Secretary of NATO called Trump Daddy. Come on. And then the White House releases this video. This is an official White House video. It's called Daddy's Home.
I just want to get your attention.
This is officially released by the White House. It has 100 million views. Watch this. All right. He accented great, didn't he? Yeah. All right. How you like that, Usher? Okay. Usher endorses Kamala, and then he gets a Daddy's Home video. It's amazing. Amazing how Usher said he wasn't going to endorse in the 2024 election, and then the Diddy trial starts, and everyone starts asking questions, and he's on stage with Kamala endorsing. Amazing how blackmail works. Release the Epstein files. So I went to the state of Florida, and I said, why don't you give me the precinct map? Give me the precinct by precinct map of how the state votes. Look how red the state actually is. Look at this, like such an incredible... Remember when the state was a swing state? We can thank President Trump, by the way, for fixing this state. A resident of this state. And I said, like, what's going... Like, I said, okay, this is great. It's all red, including Hillsborough County, where we are right now. That flipped this election cycle. And what's going on here? And then what is this? It's not red or blue. And I looked it up, and it's actually Alligator Alcatraz. What a great state. This is real. They're putting in the sign. This is real. This is not AI. They're putting in the Alligator Alcatraz sign. Who voted for Alligator Alcatraz? Can I get a witness? I went to Alligator Alcatraz. Turns out they have swag. That's right. Can I get one of these? I got dragged, okay, by libs because I wore that hat. That hat, by the way, was given to me by the Attorney General of this state, a fantastic Attorney General. He'll be speaking on Sunday. His name's James Uthmeyer. Anyway, I was told that that hat is the worst thing anybody's ever worn, that it's cruel and unusual, and that no young person would ever wear it. So I've brought that hat here. Would anybody like it? Let's go. The great ALX. Anybody follow ALX? Here we go. Would anybody like the alligator Alcatraz hat? Here you go. Sorry, libs. We have more coming. Yes, that's right. And everybody will check under their seats right now. You get an alligator Alcatraz hat, and I'm sorry, you know, I'll do that next time. It's a great idea. What's the point? What's the point of alligator? You betrayed us. What's the point of alligator Alcatraz? The point is deterrence. It's better to not have to go there. It's better to self-deport. In fact, when I was there, the entire point of that location was self-deportation. It's on an airplane runway. So as soon as an inmate comes in, a criminal alien comes in, they're given an offer to go home for free and to self-deport. And frankly, that's been working. And it's been working also on Americans. All of these Americans have self-deported. They're all gone. Raise your hand if you voted for that. Are you getting what you voted for? Democrats think this is like, Democrats have such a big self-own. When we were passing the big beautiful bill last week, Hakeem Jeffries said this on the House floor.
By the deportation machine, a deportation machine that will be unleashed on steroids by this one big ugly bill.
Who voted for a deportation machine unleashed on steroids? Thank you. Yeah, that's right. They must have missed the mass deportation now signs at the RNC convention. Who voted for this? Zero criminal aliens into our country. Who voted for the Border Patrol to make these videos on social media?
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Hey, let's go! I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop, cause you know I gotta win every day.
That's your federal government, by the way. Like, that's an official Border Patrol video. So's this one. Who voted for doxing fentanyl dealers? For turning fentanyl dealers into anime memes. That's what the White House did. Did anybody vote for that? Who voted for locking up corrupt Democrat judges who are hiding criminal aliens? Who voted for locking up members of Congress who are assaulting ICE agents? I voted for that. Got what I voted for award again. Who voted for your criminal alien trespass on the southern border graph to look like that? Down to zero. And what happened in this area? What was this? What the hell happened here? Oh yeah. It's the guy who called us all garbage. Remember that? Remember how Joe Biden called us garbage? Yeah. Yeah. Who remembers our response? Yeah. That's how you deal with it. But we weren't done. See, the beautiful part about how God works is that what man intended for evil, God intended for good. President Trump wasn't just driving in a garbage truck to take out the garbage. He said, I'm going to bring honor and dignity back to the working class in America. And we've done just that. Native-born Americans account for 100% of the job growth. 1.4 million native-born workers, foreign workers, minus nearly 500,000. That's what I voted for. That's America first. What God has set forth in this country is really remarkable. It sends chills down your spine when you think about it. There were families that were killed by our deep state. Robert Kennedy is part of one. Robert Kennedy saw assassinations in his family. We learned just this week that Lee Harvey Oswald was pretty much a CIA operative at this point. So the point is, look at this unification of these two great political dynasties. Who thought that this would ever happen? Now, I did think that it was a little brutal that as soon as President Trump shakes the hand of RFK Jr. and creates the Maha movement, that he starts his job at McDonald's. I did think that was kind of rough. I mean, who's proud to have a servant leader as president? How incredible is this? It's arguably, I would say, the most iconic photos ever taken on a campaign trail. And McDonald's will never do the same. Just change your name to Donald's, after all. Like, you just get rid, just fix it, okay? It's so iconic. You can just call it what it is. We're having too much fun. Okay. I like how they trolled RFK, by the way. R.I.P. Elon. We loved it. R.I.P. Elon. We loved it. Nothing but love. But I love how they trolled RFK. Like, as soon as RFK got the job, Trump force-fed him McDonald's. RFK got back at him, though. Who's happy that poisons are banned from our foods now? Who's fully Maha? What an incredible moment. Who's proud that the man that President Trump put into that position fired the entire vaccine board day one that brought us the COVID vaccine? It's a thing of beauty. I could go on and on and on and on about this, about how what man intended for evil, God intended for good. And the boomerang effect is just beautiful. It's just glorious. But I don't have a better video than this one. Who voted for your White House to have B-2 bombers flying over it on the 4th of July last weekend while the national anthem played? Oh, it was just gorgeous. Oh, we got another one. I voted for that. Raise your hand if you voted for that, baby. One other thing I voted for, and it might be a niche issue, might be a small niche issue, but I also voted for Melania doing the Trump dance on the balcony. This is the first time in American history we've seen Melania hit the Trump dance. Let's go, girl. There you go. So don't forget where we've come from. I know that there are some battles that we are fighting right now. I know those battles are brutal, and you're never going to agree with anybody 100% of the time. And these things have to shake themselves out. That's just how it goes. Man is fallen. But I'll tell you what, God gave us an option. God saved President Trump's life. I'm eternally thankful for it. And I'm so thankful that these two are in the White House right now. And that she is not in the White House right now.
You have the same power.
You can
that
do
you
it.
Did before November.
I mean, you can do it.
And you have the same purpose that you did.
It's great. You just do it. Does this mean Diddy's single? That was Kamala Harris on the night of 4th of July. Let's check in on Joe Biden on 4th of July night. Okay. Yeah. All right. He's out. No, I'll take this any day. Am I right? Yes. I'll take it any day. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll end with this. Never forget the message that God sent us on this day. Because this was a clear message, and he actually channeled Donald Trump in this moment. He channeled Trump, and I'm not even sure it was Trump speaking when he said it. Fight. Keep fighting. God's not done with our country yet. All we must do as a Christian nation, as a godly nation, is stand and fight. Will you stand with me and fight? This is the country we're fighting for. This is America first. America first means my American family first. My American children first. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot encourage you enough. Young men and young women, if you want that motivation to keep fighting, have a family. Am I right? Moms and dads out there, can I get a hallelujah? Have a family. Have children to fight for. Have something where you can dig your heels into this black earth on this beautiful land and say, I will give my children a better country than I found it. That will be my blessing to my children. It is the greatest motivator. I'm telling you, I beg of you. Young kids out there, start families. I have a perfect example for you. Can you welcome my family to the stage? They're all backstage. I have, this is a bit of a risk, but I see that we have a minute left, so why not? Ladies and gentlemen, my family. This is my wife, Nurse Kate. This is Eloise and Juliet. This is Theodore. What's up, buddy? And this is Whitaker. What's up, man? Say hi, wave. It's Eloise's birthday, and for her birthday present, she wanted to tell you something. Is that okay? All right, here we go.
I'm gonna be 5 soon.
And what's your name?
I'm Eloise.
Yeah. Do you like Donald Trump?
Yeah, I do.
Happy birthday, Eloise and Theo. All right. Happy birthday to you. You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I promised them a dance party before we go. Can we do a Trump dance party together? Here we go. Let's rock and roll. God bless all of you. America first means our American families first. I love you. We love you. Thank you from the Johnson family. God bless you. Let's go. Crank it, boys.
Sweeping the internet and winning him a lot of fans across the globe. Trump's dance moves were on show throughout and even after his election campaign. And it seems like everyone wants to hop on the bandwagon.
There's no need to feel down.